Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. So now in today's video, I'm going to be going through the best assault rifle in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now this assault rifle is the Man of War. The Man of War is an absolute monster, it's an absolute machine. It has hardly no recoil. It's probably the most accurate sort of assault rifle that I've ever used in like any sort of Call of Duty game, and I've been playing Call of Duty for a pretty long time. Now I'm going to be getting straight into this class set of videos, straight up, just giving you guys the best class for this gun, and hopefully you can get back into your game and get back to beasting. Now this gun is absolutely amazing. Now I'm not a big fan of the iron sights. If you can use the iron sights on this gun, that's absolutely fantastic. Use those points, you know, for something else, like I don't know, an extra attachment, a secondary, or a lethal or a tactical, and just try and do your best. But now I'm not a big fan of really like any optics in really any Call of Duty. But with Black Ops 3, the best optic is ELO. ELO is an absolute beast. Absolutely love this red dot. I think it's the most accurate, you know, optic in like any sort of Call of Duty. And I mean, this may just be over exaggerating. That's what you might think right now. But if you make this class edit video and you go ahead and put this optic on, you will realize in the space of like 2 or 3 games that this is literally the best red dot that has ever really been built or even created for Call of Duty, and it's absolutely amazing. Now with the second attachment, I do intend to use quick draw. I do intend to use quick draw on every single gun that I sort of use, because it's always nice to be able to be aimed in before your opponents, to be faster than your opponents, just to give you that sort of extra advantage, because being aimed in this game really does help. You know, it really does matter if you're aimed in or not, because when you hip fire, you know, not every single bullet that you're shooting hits. You're not really as accurate, and being the most accurate player in the game makes you the most like advantage guy. You know, if you can hit every single bullet in that mag, you're gonna be, one, saving yourself some ammo, 2, winning every single gunfight without a doubt, as long as you hit them in the right place, which is like chest and above. You know, that's just like basic Call of Duty like combat tips. With the second attachment, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, it doesn't work, it doesn't work, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that, it doesn't do this. Stock, fair enough. You know, I do sort of agree with you guys, if you're saying this right now, is that, you know, it doesn't really work the same on the assault rifles as it does in recent Call of Duties. I do know that stock in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 worked an absolute beast on any assault rifle, but in this game it just seems like stock doesn't really make much of a difference to the assault rifles. But with like SMGs and shotguns and, you know, whatever the gun there is, stock helps out an absolute shitload with those guns, apart from the really assault rifles, like I said. But it still does help, you know, it still does come to your advantage in some gunfights, and it's always nice, you know, to be able to try and move around fast. But yeah, now let's get straight into the perks. Now for perk number 1, I use Ghost. I hate being like sort of the fact of being on the radar at any single time. It just always feels horrible. It always feels that I can't really go on too much of a streak. It's always just nice to be at that advantage of being in their spawns and not being on the map. So if you can hear like a little noise, it's just my dog sneezing. But for perk number 2, I do intend to use their fast hands, and you know, just makes you aim in faster after sprinting, which is an absolute beast. I like to be at an advantage, as you may know from what I've explained in this video, and being aimed in before your opponents, like I said, makes you at the advantage because you are more accurate than your opponent when you're aimed in. And being aimed in before them is just absolutely amazing. It feels so good to be able to, you know, to hit like 1 or 2, 3 shots before they're even aimed in. So you pretty much won that gunfight, unless you get like a lucky headshot or something, or they hit you like in the top half of your body. That's the only really way that they're going to come back from that. And with the perk number 2, I do use anti-up. Now since I'm sort of at master prestige, I'm not really too fussed on ranking up, because there's like 1,000 levels, you know, ahead of me, and I'm not really going to be getting them anytime soon, so I'm not really bothered about that grind. You know, that'll just come naturally as like the more I play the game. So I'm always about that life of sort of, you know, getting those score streaks, dominating the game and dominating the map and dominating the enemies, dominating everything that can possibly be dominated. And with perk number 3 is awareness. It doesn't matter what sort of headset you got. You could just go and plug your mobile phone earphones in the back of your TV and turn the volume up to like 20, 25. put awareness on, you can sound hole. This naturally just gives you the ability to sound hole, and it's absolutely amazing. It's unreal how many times this has got me on a streak, like, and kept me alive through loads of sticky situations, because there is moments in the game where you're like low on health, and all I do basically is just go to certain parts of corners of the building or whatever, or wherever I am at, and you can just like put your ear, like as if you're putting your ear to the wall in game, and you can sort of hear straight through that wall and if people are coming or not. And it's always nice to be able to do that, because it just puts you at more of an advantage, so it's absolutely great. So I hope this class setup video is sort of suits you and helps you guys out. If it does, please leave a subscribe, because I'm going to be trying to make more videos like this, and I'm also going to try to sort of upload daily. It's pretty hard when you've got really nothing to upload. But anyways guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I've been Viz, and I'm out. Peace. Catch you guys in the next one.